impossible to tell. It's a black hole. All light goes in, but no light comes out, for sure. Okay. I think the way to do it is just unscrew these guys. I'm going to buy the multi-purpose stove. Wait. And WD-40.
I think you might have WD-40 in the back, maybe.
So how do we do this? How do you think this bolt is done? These are long, giant bolts all the way to the ground?
No, what they're supposed to do, well, actually, what under here,
Yeah, that's what
these have bolts. Oh, this thing's all chipped. This is all torn. The bolts are here.
Oh, that explains that. Okay, so
But
we need
the thing is, that metal thing.
We need a socket. We need a socket wrench.
No, it's already tied down. It's rotted.
Oh.
That's rotted.
Oh.
The thing's not moving. Look at this. Look at this. Right? See this?
Yeah.
That's down. This is rotted.
So how we?
You have to change it. It's rotted.
Okay. That's it. Undo. Should I break it off or?
I mean, let it stay there because
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Next time I come here, Mike.
Wait, hold on. Play this guy then. Doug, let Mike play the new guy.
Okay. Mike, a minute. What about transferring one of those tables over here?
We already did that. We moved one over there. That's why it's a double.
So what do I
The next
have to
time they do it, though, he's going to have the normal table, 2 on 1.
We're done.
We just moved from New York, so it's our third day in LA. But unless you were in New York before,
Well, many times we're in New York.
we're in New York City.
Oh, well, no,
But I paid way in Boston.
I know, man, not the whole guy.
So how can we see the games after all?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he has them in a hopper, and then he decides when he's going to put it
it's
up
all good,
and
it's
stuff
all
like
good.
that.
It's
They
just
don't
dead.
go up like that dead.
We can't remove
because he
it.
has, like,
Because it's rotted at the bottom, and that's what
It's gotta be a good game, too.
It's rusted at the bottom.
Yeah, because that was not
That's not a good game.
That's broken.
we're getting to.
We need a replace the base is completely raw and rusted out. That's what's loose. So we can't. The bolts are only the base, but it's the post that's rusted.
So they could wrap it, actually wrap to the body of the boat.
Yeah, it's not.
Or you could put a
No,
wood.
it's we just need a new post.
Okay.
That's going to be summer.
They could put just oil on it. I said last Sunday.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought, yeah, you can't translate that, yeah.
Brian, there is this there's temporary solution now. They propose to put another smaller table there, and we got well, just look at your eyes and chessboard. So you can see the left and right edges and compare it up. It's gonna fit. You're talking.
Oh, you gotta take off the...
You're gonna break this entire thing. Yeah, definitely gonna fit.
I can measure with my feet. I'll measure I can use it.
Maybe the solution is just opposite.
Put that on your phone.
You'll see you guys. You're probably better than him. Oh, she's right. Is this some of those
So the marble tabletop, that was 12 screws, and the marble tabletop is inside, resting against your thing. This, I'll show you, excuse me.
Oh, wait.
So, it's rotted. You see the rust? It's completely rusted. And here's the bolts. You see the bolts? The bolts are fine. It's just this thing got rotted, and that's what breaks. So you just need a new post. And maybe even but the tabletop is inside. But the screws, I taped the screws. There's 12 screws here, and I taped them in the back of the power table. So that's the little one. It's just this side is replaced. And well, they're bolts, but they're rounded bolts. Yeah. So they're not all.
Hey guys, Brian here, and what a great mate by Stingray, and look at how he marched his king up here, and Carl's endgame is sharp as well, because Stingray had some advantages, but Carl able to hang in there, and eventually, look at this, neutralized, but alas, I think in this position, the knight got a little bit misplaced, and that allows Stingray to come in with a beautiful mate. He kind of telegraphed it too, if you watch back, he had this ready in his back pocket, so wow, beautifully done, Stingray. Definitely a great player. He is a master, I believe, from what I've heard. And it was crazy because it was the last the last like 4 moves, there were a bunch of tactics that were missed, but that's kind of usual when you have time trouble. So we get to this position, and in the game we had king c4. Let's go move back. What will be another move for white, or I'm sorry, for black here? This is a beautiful tactic. It's pretty deep if you can find it. Yes, rook check, and we'll go over knight blocks in the second line, but let's say king up here. What will be another move for black here? This is pretty sweet. Yes, rook b2, and what the heck, right? Rook takes, it's a, pawn takes, and it looks like this is going to queen, but now you can play knight a3 to guard the queening square, and this could be one variation. Knight takes pawn, and maybe you want to keep this bishop here, king over, and the king's going to come try to snipe this pawn, defend, bishop back, knight here, and the idea is knight wants to play here to hit this if knight takes, boom, queen, so let's bishop takes, king takes, and now kind of you're going to offer the pawn, but now look at this, the black king, and I'm sorry, the white king and the knight are kind of far away from the action, and these pawns are very, very vulnerable. They're going to get gobbled up eventually, and look at this king. It's going to have very, very juicy, tasty snacks waiting for him. So computer has the game way better for black at negative 8.2. Going back here, if block with the knight, then what do you play here? Yes, knight b4. Look at this, because look, when the knight was here, guarding b4, but now b4 here, hitting the knight, or I'm sorry, hitting the rook. Rook will take the passed pawn, and now you can play knight c2, doubling up on this. Look at that. You can't, this defense doesn't work because knight here, this defense doesn't work because the knight here. So, ooh, that's a very, very hard tactic to calculate under time pressure. I think he had, 30 seconds left in this position. So, definitely not easy to see. And here in this position, Carl, the game is pretty much almost equalized here. And in the game, we had knight e3. Let's go move back. How can Carl keep this game close? What will be another move for white? Yes, f3, and this could be one continuation, just to kind of keep the knight here as a backup to block, because eventually what happened is, you know, this is forced mate as we saw, right? So going back here, the only way to stop this would be to play something like knight here and just go down the piece to survive, and black is winning at -6.1. So great game by Stingray. Gotta love how that king like was an absolute boss marching up there and able to kind of under time pressure deliver a very beautiful mate with authority at the end. And a great fight by Carl as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the game in comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow.